So I said that we were going to the Royal Woodlands, but I'm rethinking that. Heading towards the seal is a more northerly journey than westerly, so I think we should probably head in this direction. At the same time, yeah, the whole reason for that was to see all these points of interest. Yep, no, we'll do the Royal Woodlands. It's not really out of the way. That's perfectly fine. We do have to travel west at some point. So, 8 beavers, or 6 villagers here, or 7 villagers here. I'm going with the 8 beavers, I think. And we are going to jump up to Prestige 16. I feel pretty comfortable with that. 1 fewer blueprint to begin with is a little harsh. The only one I'm really concerned about, I guess, is the impatience falls less on gaining reputation. This means we have a lot less time to complete things in, but we also want to be rushing our settlements as much as we can anyway, just to make sure that we get to the Adamantine Seal in time. And I'm going to be using the Forsaken Altar, or I'm hoping to. We'll check it out at least. And that, whatever that gives should boost our speed, I would think. Because if it's going to cost overworld resources, it must have good bonuses. I don't think we'll take a farm, but a trapper's camp would be fine. Actually, a trapper's camp makes me kind of wish that we had someone else other than beavers. Taking foxes guarantees that we would want skewers. Yeah, we'll go with randoms. We'll see what we get. Ideally, I'd like to get harpies and lizards here. They both make good use of meat, and yeah, lizards especially. So if we have 2 random species, we're more likely to get lizards than if we have only 1 random species. That's how I'll look at it that way. I guess we could also... This is just a regular old woodlands, so nothing super fancy we have to worry about. We could just take another upgraded camp. Or I could take a bunch of resources. Ooh, 4 points for bricks, but 2 for planks and 2 for fabric. That could get us up off the ground pretty quickly. We also have 2 for the amber. Oh, I want 2 for people, of course. We'll spend that. So 2 for planks, I'm a big fan of that. 2 for amber or 2 for fabric. I think the fabric's better just because it does get our buildings up sooner. If we have harpies, then we can build a couple of extra harpy houses with this fabric. We'll do that. Alternatively, we just have foodstuffs. Yeah. Oh, whoops, and I, of course, clicked the wrong thing. All right, fabric it is. Let's go. Enough time deliberating. Don't have enough amber for a trade? You can always assault a trader and rob them. That is an interesting option. We have the gift to the woodlands, so trees are giving more wood, and we have beavers, so wood really shouldn't be a problem. We happen to get lizards and foxes. I'm extremely happy to see this, because lizards especially use meat, and they're efficient in the trapper's camp, which we have an upgraded one of. And then the foxes, they like skewers, as well as the lizards. Important matters. Impatience grows 70% slower during drizzle season. The queen seems to be preoccupied with more pressing matters. I am amazed at how many new forest mysteries we've been seeing recently. There was an update a little while ago, like maybe a couple weeks ago. I guess it introduced quite a few new forest mysteries for us. Either that or it's tied to the difficulty. I wonder if it's tied to the difficulty. I think that the cornerstones we're seeing are also tied to the difficulty because there's quite a few that we don't see anymore. Fog. Villagers without housing move slower. Absorption says that cysts take longer to burn. That, I'll probably keep an eye out for a cornerstone to do with corruption resistance or with burning cysts faster or whatnot. That Firekeeper's armor is pretty good. Cold Snap. Villagers with this effect have a 50% chance of consuming double the amount of food during a break if they don't already have complex foods. This one is kind of, this is kind of an interesting one because if you already have complex foods to offset this, then great, you offset it. If you don't have complex foods, I guess maybe you're in a bad spot for food, so maybe that is worse. I'm not sure. Eclipse. This is on Hostility 6. If we don't have services, then time between breaks is reduced by 33% for villagers with this effect. That really doesn't seem that bad. It's basically, like, you can think of that as 33% less production if you don't have services fulfilled at 6 hostility. There are much worse things like that, minus 20 to global resolve and so on. So what I'm saying is I'm fine with having that modifier. We'll put our woodcutters camps down and tell them to go. We'll have a look at the building blueprints. So a brickyard is cool. Pickled goods. All 3 species like pickled goods. This is perfect. Do we take the 1-star pickled goods though? We can make 0-star pickled goods in a field kitchen. So I'm going to hold out for better pickled goods. We could get those at the granary. That's interesting. There's not many options. Okay. How much better? So 6 of those resources and 3 containers. If the field kitchen is also 3 containers, then I'm going to say I don't particularly care. That's not a field kitchen. There's a field kitchen. So field kitchen is also 3 containers, 7 of these. Yeah, I'm okay with making 0. Actually, I'll even leave that there. We'll leave that there because I'll probably forget to build it otherwise. We'll take the brickyard. 3-star bricks is very helpful. A supplier or a tea house. We have porridge for our foxes, or we have a supplier with flour for... Biscuits and pies are kind of split up. I don't think we're going for flour this game, but 2-star planks is really nice. So I'll take the 2-star planks because better plank production is always a good thing to have. We can certainly use it to make building materials, or packs of building materials, and of course all of our fancy buildings. This supplier, there you go, found it. And they're building the pathway. I want to build the brickyard as well, but definitely a priority on the supplier here. 8 planks out of our 21, and then 12. Okay, so we're using up all of our planks, but that's okay. We'll be able to make them more efficiently here, and we have beavers gathering from a royal woodland, so we really should not have a whole lot of issues with wood early on. I'm going to put a lizard in the ancient hearth right away. I don't terribly care about having the improved fuel efficiency from the beavers. I'd much rather have people be happier. Jerky, we want porridge. Yeah, sure, why not? We want biscuits. I mean, we'll leave it enabled. Doesn't hurt to leave it enabled. And then pickled goods. Yeah, we definitely want to make pickled goods if possible. And I want to put down a quarter station for the fabric. Put that. And I'm also going to place, and this is something new, I've came up with this brilliant strategy of placing a makeshift post. Just placing a makeshift post. That's something I never do right away in the game. I could also put a trading post down. I'm not going to right now though. We'll put beaver in here, and he can make stuff. Oh, I'm going to remove those fuels. What else do I need to watch out for? We'll leave the other things. Those are fine. All right, new cornerstone, local taxes, and woodcutter song. I've recently discovered that I actually quite like woodcutter song. It's pretty good. With 6 woodcutters, that means you have +3 global resolve most of the time. At the same time, local taxes for leisure. Nah, beavers are the only ones with leisure, so we're not making a whole lot of ale. Yeah, we'll take woodcutter song. Sure. We're probably going to have an abundance of wood though, which means we would be removing our woodcutters, so we won't be getting as much value out of woodcutter song in this game. But we'll see. New orders, I'm going to wait on picking those. I don't need it right now. The crude workstation, we can disable the planks and the bricks. Are we out of planks? We had 21 planks, -8, and we were left with 10. Does the field kitchen take planks? Oh, it does. It takes 3. Ah, not bad. That's okay. They will... Oh, stop making water skins, please. I don't need water skins right now. Probably using important resources for that. Apparently not, but they made enough. They made more than I wanted them to. Alright. The makeshift post, I'm going to hold off on that just until we're actually steady on food. I don't want to be using all of our food for packs of provisions right away. We do have good clay deposits. We can put those down. And meat deposits. We are very happy to see that. Our lizards are good at gathering it. And our lizards and foxes are both happy to make complex foods from it. I don't need clay right now, I think. We're probably... Oh, I guess we do. Low on food, apparently. They got the resources, they'll be building it. We'll put the lizard in there, and I guess I'll throw a fox in there as well right now. Obviously, we want to get another lizard so we can put him in there for the efficiency stuff. I want to keep this lizard here for the time being. And... how are we doing? So, I could put a stonecutter in there. I'd rather get this brickyard built. And we can make containers from pottery. I like that, sure. I know I just turned off the water skins, which we could be using for our pickled goods. I'm going to keep that turned off because, again, we want to use our meat for food. I think the reason we have low food right now is because we just consumed it all to make some water skins. And I can send the meat back. There we go. I'll send the leather back too, just in case. I have a lot of planks in storage. There we go, perfect. We'll get that brickyard built. We can make some pottery. I'll leave the crystallized dew out for now. I'm also going to turn off the use of stone for bricks. I'd rather just use clay since that's what we have on the map. If we find stone, I want to hold on to that stone for doing blade events. Now we do have a need for housing. Probably should have done that. We have some big shelters possible. Yeah, let's get some big shelters down. 1, 2. They hopefully don't take as long to build as that many shelters would normally take. How are we doing for the other goods? We have the fabric. We don't necessarily have the bricks. But I think I'm still going to put one down. We don't have any crystallized dew for the box houses. We're going to do that and get a guy working. Well, we'll get our woodcutters working in there in a moment. We'll be taking them out for the storm. Hey, look at that. Pickled goods are making our one fox quite happy. Do you have any you can deliver? No. You're making jerky, though. I think, considering we're able to make our complex foods here, it's a good idea to get guys working in there. It is slow, though. We'll 3 woodcutters for the time and put a couple of them in the stone cutters and 1 in the brickyard. Actually, one of them's going to go in the trapper's camp, and we'll put the fox in the brickyard because he's happy to be doing that. It's gathering some wood. We have 126 wood. I'm not too concerned about fuel during the storm, but we can keep 3 woodcutters going, so we will. I think we'll be just opening that glade up there. We have a drizzle water guys over here, actually. Yeah, I take it back. Let's get over here and open this small glade. Drizzle water is nice. Low on food again? That is concerning. Hopefully there's more food in here. I'm not a fan of building 2 trappers camps when all we have for meat is this, but we might have to do that. We got some berries. That's definitely something I prefer to see. We'll get a herbalist camp going up. It just feels better. And I'm going to tell them to build the geyser right away. There's no reason to wait on that. I know I'll be using it. We could even boost the production of the field kitchen. That's stormwater and stuff. I don't have the housing for people. Which is... Oh, I removed all the builders. How did that happen? Let's take somebody out of here. We've got our planks ready. I'll take both of them out. Just to get things built a little bit more quickly. Especially that food. I guess accepting newcomers would help. Let's do that. So 3 beavers versus 2 guys. I do want the lizard, though. For the better meat production. I might actually take 2 people here. No. We'll take 3. We just need workforce. We're doing okay on wood? 148. We've actually gone up in wood during the storm. Perfect. We got the bricks for the lizard house. Definitely want to have some food. 13 parts remain. Okay, new cornerstone. The foxes are happy they have their pickled goods. Mushroom seedlings. All farms can plant mushrooms on farm fields during drizzle season. That's a pretty cool one sometimes. Rooty ground, though. Wood production is increased by 1, but harvesting and planting are slower. I think we'll actually take that. Is that overkill? Let's reroll for a different legendary. We probably don't need the +1 to wood production, even though I really like it. From the ashes and market shift plans, I'm not a fan of either of those, so I'm going to reroll. Free samples and urban planning. Okay. I guess we'll say gain parts when we sell goods. Alright. Also, I never picked any orders, so let's do that. I'm too used to playing under the Fishman Ritual site. Trade routes. Complete 6 trade routes. Okay. I guess we'll be doing that. I mean, we'll be doing both of these, but this one requires delivering amber. I'd rather just not deliver the amber. This one gives us amber. Over here we have... Ooh, cut through the forest to discover 3 glades within 9 minutes, and rebuild or salvage 1 destroyed building. We get reed production, which would be great, and a tool shop. I would really like to have a tool shop. So, how feasible is this? I mean, opening those glades is quite feasible because we have 3 small glades around us. I would actually not mind opening this dangerous glade anyway. In fact, I think I'm just going to tell them to do so right away. There. 1, 2. And I'll stick some woodcutters in this camp to open up some other glades because I think we're going to go for this. Hopefully we find something that we can rebuild or salvage. The other ones are fine options, plus the copper bar production is nice, but yeah, just getting infinite reeds is great. It can be used for some glade events and then of course for making things. Deliver packs of goods. I'm not going to rush that. That takes a fair amount of work for the next 5.5 minutes. I don't have the food. I don't think I have the food. Thinking about it though. Better production than makeshift post is kind of funny. And you can make 2-star packs of goods. Oh, that's a cool one. But I'd rather do this. Have at least 5 blight rot cysts and we gain 100 corruption. I'd like to have the corruption, have 100 resistance to corruption. I'd like to have that resistance. Or we could get some parts, but we just took free samples, so I don't think we'll have a problem with parts this game. And then deliver 65 herbs. We haven't seen a source of those yet. Oh, I want the butcher. So have 10 lizards. Yeah, that's going to take a while. And keep the resolve high. That's going to take a while, and then if we have this as a, like, just because we have to wait for a lot of newcomer groups, and then if we have to wait for this butcher from the order, I'm not going to be picking the butcher as a blueprint when I see it, and if I do see it, I want it, so I think we're going to pass on this. Deliver 65 herbs, though. I don't even know when we'd be getting herbs. Okay, fine, we'll do this. I'd rather use the herbs for making packs of provisions anyway. So, okay, we'll do this. And it's also better meat production. It's just really, really good reward. But we need 10 lizards. Deliver a bunch of eggs and a bunch of insects. We don't have those, and I don't see us getting them anytime soon. Deliver 65 meat is something I'd rather not do either. Keep beaver resolve above 24 can be kind of difficult and sell stuff. I think we'll take this one. We'll probably get there at some point. Keeping the beavers happy is not something that will happen anytime soon. We're only at 13 resolve right now. Look at these guys go. Holy crap. They're so happy. There's only 3 population there being kept happy, but that's cool. 0.05 resolve per minute. Let's get the small glades opened. I do want to do that for the timed event. 1, 2 there, as well as 1, 2 here. So that should be enough glades opened for the Call of the Ruins, and then hopefully we actually find some ruins. I might even tell him to hold off here. Open that glade first. Let's see what's in there. And this can be given an automaton. What do we do with the automaton? I was kind of joking about upgrading the field kitchen, but we could. I mean, we're making jerky and pickled goods here for sure. And potentially porridge as well. I mean, it's the only thing we can upgrade right now that uses drizzle water. So why not? Sure. Seems strange. Are we doing okay on planks? 7 planks remaining. That's fine. We do need some housing. No. Alright, so there are no ruins to rebuild here. That's what I was a little bit worried about. We'll see what's in here, but we might be opening this dangerous glade as well. This guy uses bars and reeds and coats. We don't have any of those. Let's get ourselves a trader so that hopefully we can buy those things. And we did get 2-star meat. I'm very happy to see that. Let's move our trapper's camp up there right away. Oops. Where'd he go? And I'll put him inefficiently away from the road and leave it there. We could tear this down for plus to grain production. I'm not planning on doing that. I definitely want to cleanse this if possible. We also need the blight fuel, the purging fire. Low on food. That's the bigger concern. Here we go. We got our herbalist going. We'll put... Oh, we need a guy to build the trapper's camp. Not the trading post, I meant. Are we doing okay on bricks? Not really, no. Pottery could be built as well. We definitely want that for the pickled goods. 2 guys don't need to be in the stone cutters. Let's take 1 out and put him in the herbalist camp. Just to get caught up on food. I guess I could remove people from woodcutting as well. Okay, there's a trader there. That's actually really cool. And it's an interesting one. Gex Rune Scale. What do you have? Increase the tank capacity for every type of rainwater. Interesting. The maximum number of sacrifice stacks in the Ancient Hearth is increased by 1 for every 2 ongoing traders. That's pretty cool. Very situational. So we can buy reeds from him. And that's actually exactly what we're looking for. I think we're going to do that because 30 reeds lets us complete this guy, the Blayrock Cauldron. Yeah. Can we afford 30 reeds? 7.5 amber. What can we trade for 7.5 amber? I know we've got tools. I don't want to trade away our wildfire essence because we can use that. We can use our tools as well, of course. Actually, even if we used all of them, it's not even enough. So how much wood would that be? All of it? And we're not even close. I feel we need this. I definitely want to get that reputation going for the building blueprint. 10 tools for 1 reputation is not bad. And we'll fill out the rest with some wood. Doesn't hurt. Actually, here's the better way. Let's say a lot of wood. And then fill out the rest with tools. Okay, we saved some tools. Yeah, we'll do it like that. I need to make sure that my people are not using those reeds in recipes. So let's have a look at our consumption panel, or recipe panel, which I just closed. Alright, reeds down here. There you go. So yeah, fruit station, don't use the reeds. Perfect. I think I generally want to have that set anyways, because leather and plant fiber are more commonly available. So we'd rather use those for fabric. Blight fuel, that's what we need. Blight post. Let's build it over here. And I highly prioritize that. How are we doing? We got enough planks. We don't have enough bricks. This guy needs to make, he is making bricks. And he's got 2 in stock. Okay. Shouldn't take too much longer then. I'm going to say prioritize those bricks. Perfect. And look at that. They make them pretty quickly here. Okay, great. Now go deliver them, please. I'm even going to take them out and then put them back. Carry stuff. Yeah. Excellent. So our 1 builder. Let's... Oh, we still need ruins, don't we? So we still need to look for another glade. Let's take another guy out just to help with the building. And we'll cut down a tree here. I know I'm doing 2 dangerous glades at once. That might be a really bad idea. Oh, alternatively... no, not alternatively. We don't have any of those resources to open the cache. Alright. Chopping down that tree. And we'll run down. We found more 2-star meat. That's great. Unfortunately, there are no ruins in this glade. There's an encampment. And we got ourselves a withered tree, which requires the exact same resources. So if we cut this one down, we do get minus 50 hostility. Actually, what does this guy give us if we do the... Oh yeah, no, his rewards weren't very good. So we definitely want to cleanse this guy. Unfortunately, we don't have enough resources to also cleanse this guy, and I don't think I'll be able to trade for them anytime soon. So that leaves us with cutting him down, but we do get minus 50 hostility. While cutting him down, he spawns Blight Rot Cysts every 120 seconds. Okay, that's fine. We're making the Blight post anyway. I'll tell them to only use wood and set a limit of 20. We're going to put 3 guys in there to get that Blight Fuel Purging Fire made as quickly as possible. I have 2 beavers and... Could take another beaver out of wood cutting. I don't really want to. We're probably doing fine on clay for now, right? 36 clay, that's plenty. He's also gathering roots, which are useful. I think we'll be perfectly fine on food. We have so much 2-star meat. In fact, I'm considering building a second trapper's camp just to gather the meat instead of the herbalism camp because, well, we'll do that if we get more lizards. We'll look at it that way. Although we do need more food. And also, we got to tell them to actually go cleanse this. Foxes, where are you? 1 in the brickyard. You know what? We don't need those bricks right now, so I will take him out. Oh, we need the pottery, though. Too bad. That's the large abandoned cache. We want him in the Blight Rot Cauldron. You have 3 minutes to carry all these goods over. We might need to send help. I guess once we have enough blight fuel, we'll take these guys out. Purging Fire. I hope he was carrying the reeds first. Nope, he's not being efficient about this at all. Silly Foxy. The lizards are happy again. 0.02. Speaking of which, we need some housing. I think... Oh, we're out of planks. I'll tell them to place regular shelters. I'm putting 2 of them down because I expect some newcomers to arrive soon. 3 minutes. Okay. Yeah, if only we had more workers. Okay, so he's carrying stuff, but we need a helper. He's actually taking a break instead of carrying stuff. Come on, dude. We do have enough purging fire for now. We have a little bit of corruption going on thanks to my use of the rain engine. And we're going to have a lot more because of the rate with the tree. So that might become an issue, but we'll handle it and be fine, I think. That -50 hostility will be quite useful. And then we also have crystallized dew for fox houses. Who do we want to take out? We don't want to run out of wood. We don't want to run out of food. Anything else? That's it, right? That's all we have going on is wood and food. Do I feel safe taking somebody out of here? Apparently we don't have enough resources for both of them, so we'll take him out. Because I'm just thinking about... It says 5 out of 1. We'll probably be fine. I'll keep an eye on this, but I think we'll be okay. We have one guy going around making paths. That's important. Also trading post. It's not going to be built in time, I think. Oh, we might see a trader. Do they right? They do. Hello, Sahilda. Sahilda has some food stuff. She also has reeds. Oh my gosh. If only we had the stuff to trade for them. We don't, though. But if we did, then we could do the withered tree as well. That would be great. But we don't. Yeah, resin's barely worth anything. I'm not trading away my parts or my wild essence. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool, though. That's pretty neat. That if we hadn't found Rex or whatever his name was, then we would have at least gotten Sahilda. Ooh, I do need somebody working on this now, so we'll put him in there, and we can take a couple more woodcutters out. We'll put them in here to help. We do expect more blight rot cysts to appear. I'm a little concerned about using up all of our fuel, just making blight purging fire. These guys are going to be done 10 seconds ahead of time. I'm very glad we added the beaver when we did. Additional blight rot cysts appeared, yep. And what's going on with our resolve? Alright. Take out all the woodcutters and that makes them happy. They are burning down more cysts. We're low on food apparently. We can accept more newcomers. We'll be okay in terms of hostility if we accept more newcomers now. But I'm also thinking I'd rather hold off because it can lower their resolve as well. Let's actually place a couple of buildings. I'm going to put fox houses down. We'll put one fox house down for now because we are expecting to get crystallized dew from the withered tree, so they'll just build it when they get the chance. And speaking of which, I don't want to be using crystallized dew for our pipes. Not that we have anybody in the crude workstation. Nobody's even making resources right now. Maybe we do need those newcomers. Yeah, let's get one guy in here, one guy in here. Those are pretty important. And somebody else does need to run around and build things for us. Including houses, of course. Yeah. He's telling us low on food. I think we'll be okay. He's making bricks right now. Yeah. Alright, 3.5-ish minutes, and then we'll have 1 reputation for a building blueprint. Very happy about that. We're cutting this down. How are we doing on wood? High level of corruption. They're working on it. They're doing a good job. The hearth doesn't seem to be affected by the corruption at all. I guess it's probably done for the year. We probably got it down to 0, and then that was good enough. We are running out of wood, though. Do we have any other fuels? No, we don't. So we need to stop producing fuel. Let's not do that. I'm going to put them back into wood cutting. This is going to upset the fox. Ooh, and the beaver. Oh no. Alright, we cannot have 2 woodcutters going then. He's delivering wood. Perfect. That's actually exactly what we want him to do right now. Over here we could... There we go. Alright, we got our newcomers. We got some cornerstone. Bonus helping. We did not complete that timed event because we just didn't find any more ruins to salvage or rebuild, so too bad. Stormwalker training for trade route speed and trade logs for trading as well. Well, between the two, I definitely prefer trade logs, so we'll take it. I don't want to spend a reroll on that. And then new orders. Ooh, need for luxury fulfilled or dangerous glade events completed. We're about to complete 2 out of the 4 that this requires, and it gives us an artisan which we can produce coats with. I'll take this one. And then open or send caches. We're not doing that anytime soon, but the rewards are enormous. Those are crazy rewards. Complete 5 trade routes worth at least 12 amber each. We'll probably do that one eventually. Get better forage production for foxes. Yeah, we'll probably get that one done. 20 pipes is pretty nice too. Newcomers, we want as many people as we can get, so we'll accept 4. Unfortunately, there's no lizards available, so we're still at 2 out of 10 lizards for that lizard population order. But what are we doing with these new people? We need some housing, so shelters are definitely on the menu. And woodcutters, of course. Large encampment is available to us. We don't have much in the way of food to give them. I did mention building a second trapper's camp, and I think we'll do that right now. Yeah. Even though we don't have the lizards, I could just move people into there if we start running out of food again. Like, I see we're at pretty low stock. This is great, though. We're about to get a building blueprint. I'm happy about that. The lizards are happy about it as well. And a good amount of resources here. That's a large amount of clay. Crystallized dew. Blight fighters move faster, so that definitely helps against the corruption, the absorption negative modifier that makes it take longer to burn cysts down. They can get to those cysts more quickly. 10 seconds remain, and we'll get our... Oh, we also finished the cyst cultivation. Perfect. So the withered tree actually helped us in that regard. It generated more cysts for us. Forger's camp upgrade. I did take... Oh, we didn't take it, did we? I was thinking we took the thing that reduced our planting speed. No, rooty ground. We didn't take rooty ground. So plantation is an option. We have a lot of food around the map, so I don't feel a need to go for farming at the moment. So Forger's camp will just let us gather some of that food. We've got 2-star roots down here to use it on. I'm happy to see that. In fact, let's cancel this cancel this trapper's camp and build the Forger's camp instead. 2-star roots is more interesting to me than those 1-star things. And we do have a storm geyser of each type. That is nice to see. So I could start boosting whatever I want to. They're happy. Making pottery. Is the pottery the restriction for us? No, it looks like the normal food is the restriction. And I should probably put some kind of a limit on this. We'll say a limit of 30? I'll say 50. Oh my gosh. I have so much trouble typing the numbers. Oh, cyst cultivation, I forgot. So completing this gets us a bunch of meat, some jerky, and the resistance to the corruption. Perfect. Cookhouse and a garden. Well, herb garden, definitely prefer the cookhouse here. Skewer production and better biscuit production in case we find some flour. It's not that we're against producing flour goods, baked goods. We'll move that down there. It's just that it's not something for me to focus on because we get limited value from it. Like, I don't want to be really picking blueprints specifically for those things. I have 4 people available to do stuff. We do... Oh my. We have a lot of cysts waiting for us. So this might be a little bit of a difficult storm. Zor, you have a ranch. Well, we have a good amount of meat available to us, so we don't really need a ranch. I have 20 amber to trade from orders or something. Do we want these? We can make our people happier. I think I'd rather hold on to the 20 amber for now. We seem to be doing okay on food. We're actually going up, so that's good. And we haven't even put people in the forger's camp. I'll put 1 guy in here. We don't really need a lot of roots until we get the cookhouse up. And then we definitely want them. Maybe we'll get them stockpiled, sure. Put another guy in. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you out. There you go. Actually, I'd rather one of you be leaver. So the cookhouse would be great for the skewers. I'll turn off the pigment. I'll turn it off. And yeah, leave it like that. I would always prefer to use jerky over the other resources because we can use the other resources to make jerky in the first place at a better exchange rate. Woodcutter's camp has no suitable stuff. No problem. We can move it right here. As well as having a look at this. So we do have enough fuel. That's great. When the storm hits, then we'll move more people in there to help with fighting the fire. What is this ground? Is that cement? Looks like webbing almost. Fox resolve is low. Everybody's resolve is low. I'll take some woodcutters out. And that's good enough. Perfect. How are we doing on wood? 90 wood is not amazing, but I think we'll be okay with the storm. We're keeping 3 woodcutters going, so that's going to help, of course. And I can get some people cutting clay. We don't really need the clay right now, though. What do we need? We need planks, apparently. We'll add a helper in there. And we can produce flour from roots, ironically. I think I'll tell them not to use the roots. I'd rather use those for spears. We can find a source of grain. Oh my gosh, look at the corruption. Are they doing stuff? Oh no. So they move 25% faster, but yeah, taking 5 seconds longer per assist is a problem. And we have 467. Oh no. I see the beginning of the end. I don't even have parts, apparently. I could delete some stuff. Like, we don't really need the herbalist camp. But we don't have planks either. Oh, we do have planks. Forced delivery now. Remove these guys and delete that. Yep. And get the blight post. Second one built. Alright. Super high priority, please. Did I tell them? Yeah, I told them to deliver. Oh, man. I was considering that. I was thinking, oh, should I get a second blight post built? And the answer was yes. Blight fighter died. Let's replace him. And a supplier died. A woodcutter died. So we can we'll replace the... we probably don't need to replace the supplier right now. Turns out we have a lot of planks. Do we want to replace the woodcutter, though? May as well. We're doing fine on hostility. Although, I don't know if they're going to get this built quickly enough. Actually, we do want to remove people in order to put them in as blight fighters. Who are we taking out? Take the supplier out for now. Wood is going to be a bit of an issue. So 2 foxes in there, and I'll take the guy with Stonecutter's camp because, yeah, we don't really need more clay right now. I think we have quite a bit. We have 30. That's a good amount. Are they still gathering? No, they finished gathering from the withered tree, and they obviously finished that guy. Okay, there you go. We got the corruption out of the way. I can take these guys out, and if we end up in that situation again, we'll just leave the blight post built so we can handle it in the future. I'll put one guy in here. We can accept some newcomers. I'd rather build some housing right away. Actually, we have 3 foxes, so we should build... okay. Put a fox in there. I'm going to hold off on accepting people right now. Our... there you go. Our beavers are -1 now. I was going to say, our beavers are quite low on resolve, so... accepting people is not necessarily the right choice. We do want to find open more dangerous glades to complete the profitable caution. Although our food is at 51, I need to start thinking about the packs of provisions. Prosperous settlement. Gain +1 to global resolve every time you sell goods worth 50 amber is very, very nice. Baptism of fire, though, I think is the one I really like. Every 3 burnt blight rot assists lowers hostility by 10. While the hearth is corrupted, you're unable to sacrifice resources. So that can cause some issues, but overall having reduced hostility is more important to me than global resolve. Having said that, we don't have the worst effects from high hostility. I think we're heading for traders. Let's take prosperous settlement. We already have free samples, so yeah, that's beneficial to us. Sure, let's do that. I can pick a new order. Burn blight rot assists or do traders. How about that? So +1 to plank production, or they move faster. I don't currently have coal production. Is there even any coal on the map? I don't think so. Probably would have noticed it if there were. So I am not going to take the one that gives us better coal production. We'll take the plank production. And some coats. Those are nice. Alright, time to start on traders. I'll put somebody in here. We'll accept some newcomers first. Lizards are what we need. We need 2 lizards. And we'll put them both in the trapper's camp. Or one of them in the trapper's camp. And I want to build a second trapper's camp. We aren't doing so well on parts, though. So I might not. Yeah, we'll leave him out for now. He can end up working the cookhouse if we ever build it. Waiting on planks. We have a lot of bricks. You know what that makes me think? That makes me think we need a Forsaken altar. We can afford the 12 bricks. Alright, let's see what this does. I'll put it right in the middle of town. No, I can't. Where can I put it? I want to put it as a centerpiece. This thing takes up a lot of space. I can't put it anywhere. I could have put it back down there. Okay, we'll put it by the trade post, sure. Why not? And I'm also thinking I should probably build a small hearth. We can almost place this here. Oh, it's close. We need to get rid of these guys. Can't afford to send them or accept them. How about that second trapper's camp? I don't have the parts either. Okay. Okay. Well, we accepted people, so we can start making packs of provisions. I'll put a beaver in here, and he'll start using up our foodstuffs when he can. Yeah. Got the 2-star roots going. We really just need to build this so that we can make our skewers. We have 40 jerky. That's great. Hang on, is that everything we have? Just... yeah, it's just like 40 jerky and nothing else. Okay. How are we doing on forage stuff? Not so great. Not so great. There are some vegetables up here, but we've got our foragers down there doing that instead. Okay, so we can make the biscuits. Put the lizard in here. And I do want to rain engine this. I don't have any pipes though, because I disabled the use of crystallized dew for making pipes. I may have to rethink that. We don't have many foxes, so saving our crystallized dew for making fox houses is probably not the best use of it. Especially when we have a geyser for each water type. Let's see what the Forsaken altar gives us. If we can like trade our stored like food stockpiles and stuff for copper bars or something, that'd be awesome. So Thur, I have 20 amber. You don't have any copper bars. You have the ability to make steel drills and drizzle duration. I don't think I need anything here. Maybe the training gear so that we can open those caches actually. Do those caches have useful stuff? This one is crystallized dew right there. And planks and bricks. That's a pretty cool one. What's this got? That has 15 copper bars. I'd rather open the other one. It is twice as many, and then it also has some other goods. So 16 training gear seems pretty cheap actually. How much is the... oh, they're somewhat expensive. Oh, we can totally afford it though. Hang on, let's buy more training gear. How much training gear can we get for our amber? 28 seems fair. I'll take it. Great. So with that, we will break this open. And that should give us a bunch of goods. Also, apparently we have some packs of provisions. Wonderful. He's storing meat. Also, there's a small one over here for some foodstuffs. This one has the foodstuffs and the copper bars. You know what? I'm going to take this one as well. I want those copper bars. Perfect. And it gives us some grain, which we can make flour from. We have berries. I think this will help a lot. Our guy should be working in here, and we'll allow the use of crystallized dew for pipes. We do have a limit of 10 on the pipes anyway, so it's not like they're going to be going overboard with it. I have no builders to finish building this, but we also don't have any wood apparently. Where did all of our wood go? We have 3 guys sitting in the blight post, twiddling their thumbs. Let's get them chopping down trees. Okay. That should be good. And once we get rid of this encampment somehow, then we will build a hearth down here. Until then, I'm happy with having everybody living around the same hearth here. Trapper's camp is good. Low on food, apparently. Yikes. This guy should be getting us food soon. Might send a helper. Doing okay on wood? 26 wood. Okay. We did gain a reputation there. Sweet. Trade routes are available to us. I guess we could do that. Sell some fabric. We've hardly been using fabric this game. Sell our tools. I'm not going to do that one. Yeah, right now... Could sell some fabric. 6 amber. Doing okay with pipes? We have 2 pipes. Any in storage? We got 4 in storage, so we could upgrade drizzle water on this if they deliver it. Can I just do it right away? No, we have to wait for it to hit the warehouse. That's alright. Our food is not looking amazing. Definitely want to improve that, but I mean, our people are still happy. We are making food. The field kitchen is something I've clearly been missing this whole time. I should have been building that a long time ago. And the bricklayer was the perfect pickup. I'm very happy about this. The pottery when we have a lot of clay on the field. That's great. Speaking of which, we should gather some more. We'll do that when we remove our woodcutters in a moment. Gaining reputation. Alright, resolve is low. We have 60 wood. That's something. The beers are okay. That's fine. We do need to have people working here though. Okay, we'll take a couple... Okay, 3 woodcutters out just to reduce the hostility. Put one of them in the black post. That's enough to deal with that 31% corruption. And one of them in the stonecutters. And then one of them building because we have a Forsaken Altar to build. New trade routes. It looks like there's quite a few available to us. I'm not selling our crystallized dew, not selling our planks. We could sell our planks, maybe. I could sell our bricks as well. That's not a whole lot for the bricks. And it also uses those packs of provisions that are pretty valuable to us. This 18 planks for 8 amber. I mean, yeah, it's worth it. I think. Is it worth it? 0.08. Like, hold on. 0.08 times 9. 0.8. No, it's... Oh, yeah, that's absolutely worth it. 4 amber. Of course it's worth it. That's... Alright, fine. It's the Smolder City. We want to build some reputation with them. Yeah, let's do that, sure. And it makes a little bit of progress towards those free samples in Prosperous Settlement. The woodcutter song, I just realized we've probably been getting good use out of that. That's why we keep hitting the blue areas for our lizards and foxes. The minus 50 hostility is helping. Trade logs is maybe helping. I don't know. It hasn't upped yet. It will definitely... Trade logs is really good once you have a lot of amber stockpiled, so I just need to get going on trading. Ooh, Forsaken Altar. So, alright, Isabel. Githith. Bless you, outsider. For a small fee, I can grant you unimaginable power, far greater than any boon the false queen can offer you. So this gives us cornerstones, crowded caravan, back to nature, and generous gifts. None of those are terribly exciting, although they're boosted a bit. Each newcomer group has 3 additional villagers. This is normally 1, right? And they bring 50% more goods with them. Oh, okay. Back to nature. An old forbidden ritual. Gain 150% more yield in all buildings that use fertile soil. And there's no downside? What? Wealthy settlements attract wealthy settlers. Newcomers bring 75% more goods with them for every hearth level gained. Wait. Hold on. I never built my park? Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Alright. We just never upgraded our settlement. Okay, alright. Thank you, Forsaken Altar, for pointing that out to me. The problem is, this looks like it costs people. Can I just not? What? Oh, it doubles the cost, but you can totally do it. Do I want any of these? We're not using fertile soil. Crowded caravan. I feel we don't need to grow at an exorbitant rate. Generous gifts is the only one that's okay. What happens if I decline this? Is it going to do bad things, or is it just going to reroll? Whatever. You know what? Let's spend some foodstuffs on generous gifts. Right? Is that what it's saying? Anything happen? Oh, we have it. Generous gifts. So once we build that park, and then I'll build a park and a garden as well, then we'll be getting more goods from the newcomers. Baristas will only arrive during the storm and only after you acquire... So that was actually convenient that we built it during the storm. And only after you acquire an ultra activation charge from earning reputation. Oh, right, the red dots. That's what the red dots are. Forsaken ultra activation. I completely forgot. They've always been there and I've just never really thought about what they meant. Woodcutters camps. We can move you down to... We'll move you up here, actually. No, we'll move you here. That thing's massive. Cool. I need more buildings. Hold on. We should have gotten a bunch of berries, right? Probably used them all. Okay. It's tough to get rid of encampments. Sounds like a bad thing. I'll move these woodcutters down. We'll chop down these trees and hopefully put a hearth there. I can also move this guy out of the way. Let's actually put people in. Okay. Hostility. Yeah, okay. Alright, we can't deal with the hostility. We'll move this woodcutter down instead. Oh. It always, when I press the hotkey for moving, it moves the last woodcutter you had selected. So that messes me up a lot. Not the end of the world. I'm going to take that guy out now, just to conserve our fuel. New cornerstone, a regular cornerstone this time. Ooh, gain 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods produced. Or another woodcutter song. I think I like Zorg's secret ingredient here. That's really nice for food. We're definitely making pickled goods, and so... Oh, hold on. I'm going to... Oh, disable the production of biscuits. We can make those in the cookhouse. Please don't do that. Definitely, I'm going to say pickled goods are the most important thing. And jerky is also extremely important. And then porridge is just last. Our orders... What do we have? Dangerous glades. Cut through the forest to discover 4 dangerous or forbidden glades. I don't think we'll be doing 4 more at this rate. Deliver 50 oil and deliver 50 coats is something we could do for coat production. We are going to be getting a coat production place from one of our orders, I believe, if I remember correctly. Do we want this? At the same time, this is something we can actually aim for, whereas we're not producing any oil or coats right now. That's something we'd have to buy from traders. We could buy from traders, though. Yeah, let's take this. We could even have that as like our last reputation, where we just cut through the forest to discover the glades and don't even complete their events and be fine. Low on food. Farlow, do you have anything to help us? 8 amber. What would I like to buy from Farlow? I have planks. Actually, I think I'm okay. We could buy some oil. I don't have enough amber for all that oil. We didn't take that order anyways. Speaking of amber, we could sell some of our planks. We could sell skewers, but we're not going to do that, of course. It's probably worth selling some planks. Oh, we have 25 packs of provisions. That's where all of our berries went. Oh no. Okay, well this is at least going to level us up in standing with the Smoldering City, so we'll send some planks off. I should get more woodcutters going. And I guess we'll accept some newcomers. Why not? 4 people, 3 lizards. Booyah. And they come with planks for the fun of it. I'll move this back up here. We're almost done chopping down those trees, so we can build a small hearth. Low on food, it says. It's not wrong. We're very low on food. And I'm going to chop down this tree as well. The foxes are happy though. Apparently there's nothing wrong in their lives. Well, our people aren't hungry, so that's good for sure. We're barely maintaining food. Speaking of which, let's get more people working in here. We are out of jerky though. And out of other resources, it seems. Alright, they got that cut down, so small hearth can now be built. Yeah. Awesome. We need housing. We're doing okay on planks. I could put some beaver houses, I guess. I could also put fox houses. Let's do... I only have one of them, right? So let's do another one. And... lizard houses. I have so many bricks. 1, 2... Well, we'll put a third. Do I have... Yeah, I have a lizard house there, so that'll cover our population, and we'll have enough for another guy. I'll put a park up here. as well as a garden for when we do have enough planks. I think I'm also going to put, we only have one guy to run around and do all this building. I was going to put somebody in the warehouse, but that doesn't make sense right now. Makeshift post has been quite busy. We got a new building blueprint. Booyah. The butcher, see, this is exactly the situation I was talking about. So the butcher's available to us, but we have an order that will be giving it to us. And we're actually getting close. We have 7 out of the 10 lizards required. And we can certainly get them to 22 resolve. So I don't want to pick up butcher because that feels like a redundant choice. We already have skewer and jerky production anyway, so I'm okay with not taking this now. The greenhouse, on the other hand, do we want a greenhouse? We have a lot of goods to pick up around the map, but this does give us herbs. And herbs are useful for biscuits as well as making packs of provisions. And mushrooms, of course. We don't have many buildings that use drizzle water right now. Only 2 of them. So it's not like we're using all this drizzle water that we're generating. I think we'll take the greenhouse. I do love the greenhouse. We didn't take rooty ground. We also didn't take the thing that gives 150% on fertile soil. Too bad. Alright, missed opportunity there. That's, maybe I should have considered that. Like, that maybe we would actually take one of those choices. That's alright. We'll build it. It requires bricks and fabric. We have plenty of each. And there are more trade routes available to us. Let's see what they are. Sell bricks. I guess we could. Sell crystallized dew. No, I'd rather not. Selling bricks is an option. 5 ambers, not much though. I'd rather just hold on to our packs of provisions. I feel we could put one guy in here. How is it doing in wood? We're at 80 wood right now. Are we missing woodcutters? I'm surprised at how little wood we have. But we are doing a lot of things like planks and so on, and they're also using it for making jerky, so that's something I often forget to consider, is that food recipes, they require fuel. Some of them. The jerky, I guess, is the only one. But it definitely consumes fuel at a decent rate. We definitely need to put somebody in here now, so we'll do that. 110% apparently. Our resolve is perfectly fine, so we can keep... Oh, it's almost perfectly fine, so we can keep people in the woodcutters camps. Excuse me. Oh, the Forsaken Altar. We'll only wrap... oh, we haven't hit that second red dot. Okay, fair enough. That's alright. Trade routes, have a quick look at those. We could sell 22 planks for 9 amber. That's okay, that's alright. I guess we may as well. Pottery and parts. I'm not selling parts. Oh, wait, what? Where do we get all the planks from? 45. Hold on, what happened here? Where the heck did we get 45 planks? How do you guys do that? Well, that explains our wood, lack of wood. I'm going to sell those. 44 get us leveled up and standing twice, I think. I'm pretty sure it'll apply to the next standing. Oh, no, we need more anyway. We need 20 amber, so this is perfect. It levels us up once. And that is going to get us a free part as well. Yeah, just exactly. Prosperous settlement, we're not there yet, but we will be in a bit. I could be there if I sold some other things, but I don't want to sell those things. We need a firekeeper here. I also need more people and housing. The lizards are unhappy. One of them is homeless. That would probably explain his distress. What do we do about that? Alright, we'll favor them for the time being, but when we unfavor them, if they're still unhappy, then I think we'll be taking some woodcutters out. Yeah. Foxes are unhappy. Unfavored. There we go, they're fine. No problem. Stonecutters camp needs to be moved. I can do that. We'll stick it right over here with all this other clay. And the foxes have finished their jobs. I think I will let them continue making fuel. Newcomers. Okay, you guys. We can take one woodcutter out and everybody's happy, right? Yes. Do I accept newcomers right now? How many? 6 people in either case. 2 lizards. It's very, very close. We'll take these guys. They come with parts as well. Nice. Yeah, and that did put us over, so we'll take another woodcutter out. then everybody's happy. I can put a lizard in here, and hopefully they'll build those houses. Wait, 9 homo? Oh yeah, because we just accepted a whole bunch of people. Of course. That is how that works. We're still waiting on the wood for this. We're probably waiting on the builders, actually. They're constructing more important things. I feel, except for my issues with the woodcutters not cutting down trees sometimes, the ones that I've designated, I feel that the builder priority is quite good in this game. Like they're going for the houses before building the park there, even though there's some overlap in resources with the planks. It's good. Zorg, I don't think I need any of this. Herb production is somewhat useful. Is that a +3? Oh, that's +2. Interesting. +1 to herbs, +2 to grain. Interesting. 15 amber. Could buy some food. We're doing okay on food. Food's increasing. I could buy some herbs just to put them in packs of provisions, but they're a little bit expensive. We'll hold on to our amber and use it for something else. Cheap construction or firelink ritual. I don't know that we'll be doing religion. Only the lizards like that. Cheap construction is kind of cool. Yeah, and you know what's even cooler about this? A lot of the things that affect the charges on resource nodes, they'll have like say 5 for small nodes and then 15 for large nodes. This is just 5 across the board. So if you're finding large nodes, this is even less impactful, less bad. Having said that, it is a legendary cornerstone, and cheap construction is not really what I need right now. We're doing perfectly fine on building materials. So I'm going to re-roll this. We're actually doing so well on building materials, I realized I should probably have our packs of building materials being constructed. Global production speed is increased, but traders arrive slower. I'm actually a really big fan of that one. Also, Glade event work speed increases by 30%. I like the production speed. Let's take that. Yes, it means we get to trade with traders less frequently, but that also means that we have more amber when they arrive anyways. Selling these things are not what I'm aiming for, so we'll hold off. Look at that, packs of building materials. If only I had enabled the production of those a while ago. Here, let's tell them to do that. I'm going to keep it... You can use the copper ore. We're not actually making copper bars right now. I have in my mind that I'm probably just going to be buying copper. Oh, hold on. Sorry, do you have copper? No. I have in my mind that I'm probably just going to be buying copper bars and crystallized dew from the traders that arrive. And we can use that for pipes and whatnot. Speaking of which, I should get some guys going. Fabric. How are we doing on fabric? We don't have very efficient fabric production. We have so much leather. Let's just use the fabric, no problem. We have a good amount of clay. It is a limited resource, so I'm against using clay in our packs of building materials. I would prefer to use clay for pottery. Have we hit the limits on pottery? Whoa, this guy's been doing some work. Oh, it's because we ran out of foods. That's less impressive. We still need one more house. Whose house should we build? The lizards. One more home for one more lizard. There's a greenhouse up and running. We can put some people in here. Actually, I removed some woodcutters, didn't I? Put those guys back in. And then we'll put them in the greenhouse and a... Oh, actually, the foxes like working there, don't they? So, put them in. We can replace this fox with the beaver. And put him in there. Oh. Put him in there. Alright. Sweet. Foxes are happy, but we are low on food, but we should be getting more from this greenhouse. So that was actually perfect timing. I could build a herbalist camp for that one berry node. If I want that. What? Did I already check the trading for this season? I did, yes. Beaver resolve. Waiting on one lizard. We're completing trade routes somewhat. Trade routes worth a certain amount is being done. So trade routes worth at least 12. I have to keep that in mind. Let's have a look. What else can we do for trade routes worth at least 12? I don't want to sell the crystallized dew or the copper ore, and I don't want to sell the coal. We might be using that coal in case of dire circumstances as a sacrifice. We could open a glade, I guess, but I'm pretty happy with just working on building things. We did upgrade this again. That's wonderful, and I might be able to get this. Oh, once again, I forgot to play this part. Let's do that. High level of corruption. Do we have enough blight fuel though? We do. And we've got 2 guys just sitting around. Perfect. Now at 320%, we probably will end up needing a second set of guys in the other blight post, and I'm okay with that. They're not there for long. Packs of building materials. We have packs of building materials. Oh yeah. It's limited to 10 right now. I think I want to raise that limit to 20. That was a misclick, sorry. We want... we don't have the resources right now, so that's fine. And he's delivered them? Yeah, nothing holding out. So we'll send the 8 that we have for 18 amber. That's going to count towards our orders. And that's good. I'm not going to sell the tools. Alright, we're getting there a little bit at a time. It's year 6. I feel pretty happy with where we're at. We're not really gaining a ton of reputation at the moment, but we'll get there. Our people are going to be happier and happier as the game goes on, I think. I guess it comes down to having enough of these foodstuffs to make skewers. I mean, they're doing great on skewers. It's the pickled goods that we're lacking. We could gather more roots from those 2-star root nodes. Although we are running out of those. Making herbs and mushrooms. Mushrooms can be used for this stuff. Come on, food, are you kidding me? Alright, we'll build another foragers camp, sure. Put them up here for those vegetables. Alright, people are a little bit upset. We'll take some of our woodcutters out. I'm going to take them out of here. There you are. The beavers are still upset. Okay. I'll put 2 of you guys in the blight post. And we want the other guys building this foragers camp so we can get some food. I think we'll be okay on corruption. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, they're taking care of it. We're good. The greenhouse is being worked at. You know what? I was joking about it. I think I am going to upgrade. Oh, I already did it. What am I saying? I wasn't joking about it. I did it. Yeah, we got that upgraded. What else can we do? We could build another one. But again, the problem is the lack of resources, not the building time. Our beavers are unhappy. Let's favor them for a short while. And accept some newcomers to make things a little bit harder for us. Whoa, look at this though, 121 berries. Well, this is ideal. And it's fewer villagers. I am a fan of having fewer villagers being accepted right now. 121 berries is amazing. Alright. Fox resolve is low. Everybody's unhappy because we accepted newcomers. That's very close-minded of them. Alright. Problem solved because we removed some woodcutters. How are we doing on that? 63. Apparently, guys are letting the corruption get a little bit high. Well, I think they've got it. Yeah, we're at 89%. No problem. No problem. They're good. Oh, no, we don't have enough for this. I got excited for a second there. We'll put... I'm going to put non-beavers in here, actually. And we might build a second trapper's camp. We're running out of meat, though. Yeah, the meat's not the thing we're running. Oh, we are. The jerky. Okay, sure, we'll build another trapper's camp. Sure. By the way, I was wanting to open a glade. There's a dangerous glade right there. So I think we'll do that. Okay, perfect. They got that built quickly. Low on fuel. That is a concern for sure. Okay, rain spirit totem. We can deal with that. I will do this in a second. There we go. Just a second later. Let's do it. I can put one fox in. Who else do we have? More foxes. We'll take fox out of the blight post, put him in the rain spirit totem. And it will complete this to gain us... reduce hostility by 50. I thought this was the one that gave us global resolve. We got 2-star roots. I'm very happy to see that. A new cornerstone. Zorg secret ingredient again. I love it. We'll definitely take that. And then trading is important. Selling. When did we get stone? This must be something that's coming from a 2-star resource node, I guess. Alright. Packs of crops. We don't have any packs of crops, but I feel we're getting to a point where we could make them. I know we just had the low food modifier, low food notification. Actually, we're running low on drizzle water too. I could upgrade this a couple times to get another automaton, but I'd rather just have a fox work it instead. I don't feel it's really worth upgrading twice. What does it actually cost? Hold on. Some building materials, 2 pipes. Okay, maybe we can do this. Sure. And then more wild presence. Okay. I haven't actually built any of the other things. I haven't gotten any of the other buildings going with rain engines because I don't really feel we need them. You know? Oh, I'll unfavor the beavers. We have enough lizards, so now we just need the lizard resolve up higher. Do you have pies? She has biscuits. Better fabric production, oil production, etc. I think... I mean, we can buy the base resources. That's not bad. I would like to have pies for our lizards. They need jerky as well, apparently. We have a lot of skewers. Hold on. Here's a way to improve our jerky situation. Let's put to 100 on skewers. They've made a ton. Okay. And then flour was lacking, which we need this stuff for. So grain and mushrooms. If I buy, it's just roots and vegetables. We're doing okay on food though. We are not running out of skewers anytime soon. Low on fuel. Ooh, fuel is a problem though. Hold on. Woodcutter's camp. 1, 2, and 1, 2. We do have guys consuming it for purging fire. We'll take those guys out right now. And does Danny have fuel? No. She has flour though. We can make our own flour. We don't need to buy flour. But we don't have the resources for it. So how many roots goes into something? Now, if we buy the roots, they're just gonna use it for other stuff. Let's buy the flour. Sure. We'll buy some herbs as well. Ooh, no, let's not buy the herbs. Okay. There you go. We have herbs, or flour. We can make biscuits at the very least. Gaining us some beaver resolve, I hope. And we need to do some services for the beavers. We also could build some beaver housing. That would be nice for them. Fire's going out. Alright. I'm sure they'll figure that out in a moment when we deliver wood, right? Delivery in progress. Good. Now we're just low on fuel. The foxes are overwhelmingly happy. That's amazing. This is being worked on. Yep. Oh, that's plus 300 hostility and they're still happy. Now, if we favor the lizards, that gets us that order completed. Trade routes. I think I already had a look at these. Let's check again, though. Yeah, sell these things I don't want to sell. We can sell some skewers. So we need to sell stuff worth at least 12. 48 skewers is a lot, though. That's a lot of food. For 15 amber. It gets us closer. Let's do it. Oh, the foxes are below the threshold now. And the lizards are not high enough. What happened there? They were happy for a moment. Are we having issues with jerky? We should be getting a ton of jerky for making pickled goods though, right? Zorg's secret ingredient. Oh, we get skewers. Oh, that's why I have so many skewers. Alright, we got a new building blueprint. Press and tool shop. I completely missed that we were getting skewers from the Zorg's secret ingredient. I thought it was jerky. I think making tools is a good idea. Yeah. We'll build ourselves a tool shop. And it is a new season, so we have new trade routes. Selling the skewers again. I'm not so sure about that one. It's less skewers for more money, though. How can I say no? It's the smoldering city. Okay. Lizard Resolve is unfortunately only at 16 instead of the 22 that we were hoping for. And yeah, I guess at this point, we'll start making tools so we can send cash to the Citadel. I love the idea that this little encampment is hanging out here. We literally just plonked down a big hearth and some houses around them and said, this is our area, and they're still hanging out. Pretty happy. I could put a couple more houses down, and I really should because our people deserve them. There we go. And then we can add another park and another garden. This will boost our production speed, which is worth it on its own, but it will also provide us with more goods when newcomers arrive. We are fine on purging fire. Let's move this guy over to here. Okay, 20 seconds remain, and then we will have much lower hostility. So then our resolve should pop up, but it's going to be too late because the storm is here. That's alright. I can move this into our main base. Accept some newcomers. We need some housing. Oh, 23. Hold on. I might get there. Because they lose resolve slowly. No, we need to do it for a minute and a half. Okay. We'll unfavor them so that the beavers aren't as upset. And we can accept some more people. They come with 10 tools or 121 insects. I think I'd rather not accept people right now. We're doing fine on workers, and that just creates more hostility with the forest, not with the other villagers, but it does lower the resolve in the end. We should get more people working here. I'm going to remove those woodcutters from... Where did I move them to? Over here. 1, 2, 3, maybe another? What are we doing on wood? 26 wood! Oh no, I cannot remove that many. Maybe I can. I'll take one out of here, put one in here, and then Blight Post will go. I'm going to disallow the production of Purging Fire though, because I don't want to be running out of fuel. That's one thing we don't have is oil production. Have I missed that somewhere? Let's have a quick look at our buildings. Yeah, looks like I've built one of each. So we're fine. No, we don't have production of oil, we don't have production of coal. Those would be nice things to get. I know I had a building blueprint for one at one point, but I did not take it. Pipes are available, so let's not make pipes in here. Not that I'm using them a whole lot. Barrels are available, but I'd much prefer to use those resources for the tools, of course. And then we'll tell them to use planks because they're much more efficient. Businessman and profitable trade are both complete. I think I'm going to wait until after the storm, because when we complete those, we do reduce our impatience, which then increases our hostility, and we're right at the cusp of 4 hostility. I want to be able to keep as many woodcutters going as possible for that fuel. Yeah, we could switch to coal if we really needed to. Somehow we've lost some coal. We had 28 earlier, and we've gone down to 10. Not sure where that went. But let's get a guy working on the tools. Also, I should check the trade routes there. Local taxes and Titan Belt. I'm going to take Titan Belt every time. I love it. Not every time. Not literally. But I like it a lot. And skewers, vegetables. Ooh, there you go. Packs of building materials. That's not a great trade rate. But it's something. And then packs of building materials again. Okay. Great. I'm glad I upped the capacity for packs of building materials to 20. Alright, let's accept businessman. This gives us some people and some wild presence and better plank production. Hey, from profitable trade. As well as coats and sea marrow. Speaking of coats, we did not take the thing that said deliver coats. That's alright. Hold on. Oh, we're at 3 out of 4 for dangerous glade events. And we're almost done with the trade routes. We're going to be completing quite a few things here. What should we do? I guess picking a new blueprint would be something. The beanery for better porridge production and 1-star pickled good. Whoa, big upgrade. And the ability to make crystallized dew. I think we already have that somewhere. I'll put that down there, and we're going to disable the production of pickled goods and porridge. So now this place is solely devoted to making jerky. And I need some woodcutters. So let's take these guys out of the blight post. These guys out of the blight post as well. We'll have one fox working on making purging fire for our next storm. And those woodcutters going. I'm going to also build a third woodcutters camp because we are running out of wood. Purging fire. I don't feel like accepting newcomers right now. Renwold has pies. I love the pies. We could favor our lizards right now anyway, but I definitely want to buy pies to reward our lizards. They've been working hard. What else can we get? Forage would be nice, but we're about to get better porridge production, so we should be okay there. But we can afford it anyway. Ooh, a clan hall. Ancient Ways improves gathering speed. Explorer's Lodge for the Crown Chronicles. Puts a little bit of salt in the wound that we couldn't find ruins to salvage earlier. Or rebuild. That's okay. I'm not going to take the Explorer's Lodge this game, even though I would normally think it's great, but yeah, we didn't find any ruins, so not getting much use out of that. We have a lot of biscuits. High production would be nice. We could buy some tools, but for now, I'll stick with this because that's all we can afford. I will remove some of the porridge. There you go. And doing so got us some hearts and resolve, right? I think so. Maybe not. It says sell goods. I don't know if that includes spending amber. Foragers camp will move down here to... Well, we got 2-star routes or 1-star routes. Let's take the 2-star routes instead. And build a path. I could also put somebody in here for better efficiency. There we go. Lizards are happy. Foxes are happy. Beavers are almost there too. Look at that. They are there. We're going to get all 3 of them at once. Woodcutters camp needs to be moved. I can do that. We've got a lot of trees over here. Trappers camp has no deposits. That one is almost concerned. We do have another 2-star meat. But I really don't want to run out of those. Happy beavers. I'm going to wait. Nah, I won't wait. We'll accept the beavers. Here we go. So better wood cutting speed, some tools, some biscuits. That'll keep them happier for longer. And a new building blueprint. Copper bar production is pretty cool. We don't have a source of copper though. I used it all in our packs of building materials. I'm also not really in need of better skewer production, so I'm going to wait and reroll. We want to reroll into pies, I think. Guys, we don't have any planks. I've been spending all of our planks. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean we're probably going to run out of pickled goods soon because I disabled it already. There's the butcher for better jerky production. You know what? This is a drizzle water geyser. This is a drizzle water geyser as well. So, all right, let's re-enable these just because they haven't actually put up the beanery yet. But we are going to be building ourselves a butcher after we have the beanery set up. Oh, why? Hang on. Let's not face it like that. That's ridiculous. There you go. Definitely higher priority on this one. We need some housing as well. What am I going to do with housing? I could put beaver houses, but we are apparently low on planks. We got 2. Oh yeah, we're waiting for the reroll. I'll take the copper production. Maybe we find copper somewhere. Clan hauler or press. Oil production would be nice. Do we have the resources for it? We have a lot of meat, so we could make oil. And packs of luxury goods too. Sure, we'll take that. Foragers camp needs to be moved. Okay, we are starting to run out of resource nodes. Well, we'll see how things go. I think we'll need to open more glades to use our tools anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah. There you go, 6 out of 12 planks, that's nice. Waiting on wood. Apparently we just do not have the wood. I did not put people in my third woodcutters camp. That explains why they're so happy, I guess. Stone. We have a lot of clay. Let's take this guy out and put him in wood cutting as well. The greenhouse is doing fine. We have 609 food, so I'm not too concerned about starving anytime soon. Better porridge production would be nice. We'll take that. We got pipes for it as well. And then playing with fire. This one is probably not happening very soon. This one should be. We actually may as well open a dangerous glade. Where should we go? There's one up there. There's one over here. There's a forbidden glade over there. I don't feel like doing the forbidden glade right now. I guess... I mean, none of them are super easily accessible. Alright. This is the quickest, so we'll go here. And we are gaining resolve from the foxes being happy, which is wonderful. Almost there with the lizards. That's quite close. What are we doing for trade routes? That would help with resolve. Selling leather. I think we have a lot of leather. 203 leather. We'll sell 185 of it for 45 amber. That's almost a full resolve on its own. New building blueprint. Guild house or an apothecary? We'll take the guild house for sure. Guild's welfare will also boost our resolve for how much we're trading. I don't necessarily have the planks for it though. 60 planks is a ton. Hold on. He comes with crafted materials. Is that that's not building materials. Okay. So I'm not sure where we're going to get some more planks. Oh, sea marrow. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Put the woodcutter up here and build a path. Another geyser. Yeah, I really should be making use of the geysers up now. They're making planks and flour here. Let's get the clearance water geyser going. There's one down this way. That takes planks as well. Alright, that's okay. I'll do this just that when it's up and going, then we'll be ready. We have 101 corruption. That's okay. Blightrock Cauldron. I would love to cleanse this. I think we'll use Crystallized Dew for it. And Purging Fire. We should have way more Purging Fire than we actually need. Yes, we do. Indeed. So we'll send one fox. I'll send two foxes. I want to make sure that we actually use up the... I'll take them out of the Blight Post. I want to make sure that we actually use the Crystallized Dew for this before they make tools out of it. I don't think they're actually that fast to make the tools, but I will avoid possibly running out of Crystallized Dew by putting two guys in. So, Smithy, this is interesting. This is very interesting. I haven't seen this one before, so we can rebuild it and get a smithy, or we can salvage it and get a smithy blueprint. That's fascinating. If you thought you might want multiple smithies, then you could do that. We are apparently not doing well at the tool production. Where is? We got 6. We got some, I guess. High level of corruption. 101% doesn't seem terribly high to me. They stopped Oh, they stopped construction because I took all of our builders away. Who should we take out? This field kitchen. You know what, you guys? Taking you out because you can go build this to make better, more efficient resources. The beavers are unhappy. It's time to take people out. What was this again? Eclipse? Oh, time is reduced. Okay. Time between breaks. We will just continue taking our woodcutters out until we get a happy population. There we go. They're satisfied. And wait, they're no longer satisfied. What happened here? I'll favor them. Oh yeah, Forsaken Altar. Great. Survivor bonding. Ooh. 25% villager speed and 3 global resolve. That's really cool. Well, I think we're about to win anyway, but I guess just to guarantee we win this year. Oh, what is... I'm sorry, I gotta read these. Titan Belt. Travel cost is reduced by 3. So that effectively makes trade routes free, right? There's very few trade routes that cost more than 3 to begin with. Wow. And it only costs 40. For some reason, it's cheaper too. I love Titan Belts. And then Forbidden Seal Shard. It was not you who removed this fragment, weakening the ancient seal, but you would still be executed on the spot if someone were to find it in your possession. Every glade event solved by making a decision marked as corruption increases the chance of workers producing double yields by 5%. Whoa, and it's retroactive. That's a cool one. So there's even unique cornerstones here. I imagine it's unique. I've never seen it anywhere else. I'm going to take the Survivor Bonding. +3 to Global Resolve is always a wonderful thing to have. The cookhouse, definitely want people in here. Can I get any of these guys? So, like, we can replace a fox here, a fox here, a fox here. I mean, that's enough foxes for the beanery, so wait a minute. Trapper's camp has no deposits. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We can get some eggs. Do we not have anything up here? No, not at all. Corruption's fine, right? No, corruption's not fine. What's going on? Oh, I took the guy out. Yeah, that makes sense. Silly me. We're fine on plant fiber. They are definitely fine on time for this thing. They got that done very quickly. And we are not making jerky right now. But we are making pickled goods. Oh, I should boost the importance of pickled goods. And also boost the production of everything here. And then do basically the same thing with this. We have 2-star skewers in the cookhouse. I don't really have enough people. I could produce. I could accept more people. Oil production is fine with meat. I'll say a limit of 50. And then jerky using wood or oil, that's fine. I'll say the oil is probably the most important, and then the jerky, because we have somewhere else that can make skewers. But then they can work on skewers if they don't have anything else to do. You know what, we're going to accept more people. 2 lizards and 10 tools. Butcher, and 1 more guy from Forger's camp. Good. We have a small cache that we can send over there. Actually, here's a fancy thing. Somebody mentioned there's little arrows up here. So we actually have 2 caches. Can't click on it. There we go. We have a medium cache here. That's so nice. That is so nice. We'll send this one and pick a cornerstone. Blood price contract and fiber delivery line. I will take the fiber delivery line. Neither of those is giving us value this game. And then the small cache, we'll send that one as well. And I may as well put a guy back into here. We no longer need 3 guys in the play post. We'd rather have some wood. Then again, if we do that, we increase our hostility, which reduces resolve. Ooh, reduce hostility. I think... Is that worth doing? Here's a thought. If I spend 30 amber on this, it doesn't contribute towards... Or let's just test this. I've tested this with Trade Hub, and it didn't contribute. Prosperous Settlement. If we spend 30 amber here, we get +1 to Global Resolve. Do I think that 50 hostility is worth 1 Global Resolve? I know it's not directly comparable, because this is only 30 that we'd be spending, but I could spend 55 right now, and, you know... The math is there, I think. Plus free samples. I guess there's not much of value here for us to buy. Obviously, there's a lot of value here for us to buy, but we'll get the lowered hostility. It's something. I don't know. Take a guy out. There you go. Keep our foxes or beavers happy. They are favored, but if we unfavor them, it doesn't help the other guys, so no sense in worrying about that. I have been a little lazy about selling goods on the trade routes. Send 18 and get 12 amber. Dangerous Glade events completed. We need to open another dangerous... Oh no, they're about to complete this one. That's 1 reputation, and then we just need to open a couple more dangerous glades to get another reputation. We're almost there with resolve. I can move this down to get more wood. And I'm going to tell them to chop towards this glade here. Definitely want to be winning this here. That's cool. Foxes are happy even with the beavers favored. Explorer's Lodge or Rain Mill, neither of these matters to me too much. I'm going to take the Explorer's Lodge for the fun of it. This geyser pump could get a guy in there, and there's a water, or Plains Water, we already have that boosted. This guy's boosted, this guy's not boosted. We doing okay on drizzle water? Yes, we are. We're making a lot of oil. Yeah, we never found pie production. Maybe I should have re-rolled for that. Okay, this thing is here. How is our blight fuel? Purging fire is fine. Gained a reputation. Oh, here we go. We got the game here. So we'll do that. I'll actually move the woodcutters here so they can cut that blade down. Those trees down. And then once we've opened this glade, we will have one with playing with fire. I lied. Once we will have opened this glade over here, we will have one with playing with fire. Is there another one actually closer? Yes, there's this. 3 little trees. They stood no chance against our axes. Oh, I'll unfavor the beavers. Oh, there you go. I'm not sure. Oh, there was a cache, I guess. Nice. Cool. Well, I mean, the verdict on the Forsaken Altar is, it seems quite strong. 80 food stuff. I can't believe it only cost 80 food stuff. So we spent 80 for one cornerstone and then 80 for another, so 160 total. And we gained like 130 from doing that settlement. Like if I go to do a settlement here, it's 119. So it pays off 1.5 cornerstones every time we do it. And I have 2,000 stockpiled. And then we can also use those. Oh, hold on. And it gives us other things as well. So 34 gears, whatever those are. So yeah, like basically every settlement pays off 2 of those cornerstones. And I have quite the stockpile going on. So that's great. I think we'll be using the altar a lot more frequently. What do we have? We have a fisherman ritual site. I'm not going to travel all the way over here for that. I definitely want to keep heading towards the seal itself. But we have barren lands. There's no fertile soil anywhere in this region. We can certainly manage. And fire moths. Villagers in this settlement have succumbed to the disease of the flame. Folks call such people fire moths, as those who lost themselves to the fire sit around the hearth, staring at it aimlessly. You look into the flames for a while yourself, but there is nothing you can do for those wretched souls. Scavenge. Lose 1 villager and gain 6 parts. This does not seem worth it to me. I'd much rather have a villager than 6 parts. I know sometimes parts are very important, but yeah. Destroy the hearth. What? All of your starting caravans will gain 3 wildfire essence and 30 oil for the duration of the cycle, but the force will rise against you. Gain 50 hostility. Scaling on difficulty. For every 90 seconds spent sacrificing goods in the ancient hearth, a villager dies. Sacrificing multiple resources at the same time will progress the effects timer faster. This is insane. That's 2 very negative effects for 1 mediocre positive. I know wildfire essence is valuable, but come on. No, there's no. Thanks. I'm not going to take that. Very strange. Barren lands is an option, though. I think we'll be going there. And then we'll see what these 3 points of interest are. Yeah.